Hello everybody, welcome back to HBM Mod, and today, I've got some stuff for us. I'm actually recording 5 episodes today, even though I said I was going to record 2 episodes today, because I need to cover this. Well, we're about to make the core component. We've completed, over the past few episodes, it's taken us 4 episodes to make the core component, which is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous, the amount of episodes it takes to make the core component. Wow. But regardless, we're currently working on that, and we need more technetium. I think we'll probably have enough at this point. Or will we? I'm short by about, like, 7 technetium steel. I believe I have enough if I could find some. I could probably scrounge it up out of the ground. Let's go ahead and take a look around and see if we can dig up some of this technetium steel. Always am I running out of the technetium. In the previous series, I don't think I was running out of technetium this much, but I didn't get as far, and I didn't have as many of those big tanks. So, that's the difference. But, regardless, I'm out of technetium. I'm toast on that. But, we're getting ready to make the cast technetium steel plates. Cast combined steel plates for welding. Both of them are going to be welded. If there is any lying around, we'll be lucky to find it. Do we have any of the technetium in there? What was the one we were doing? Does anyone make technetium even? I don't think it... Oh, it's still in there. Of course, MEP takes like 6 years. Well, we could run the Xernox. It takes like 5 minutes to run its fuel through the full cycle. And produces like 2 ounces of energy. That might be why we had so much technetium in the previous playthroughs, because I automated the Xernox. I didn't automate the Xernox in this playthrough, but I don't really think it's necessary anymore. Because I don't think it is. I'm going to just stand by that. That's actually not necessary, and is actually a waste of materials. But I digress. I think we got some extra maybe in the bins over here. If I did say if we ran out of the technetium, I might resort to using cadmium steel. I can do that. I can... Hold on a second. I could pull that off right now. Okay, so what we're doing is the cadmium should be lying in a bin in this room. It's hiding amongst us. It's an imposter. I don't know where it is. It's hiding somewhere. And I know it is. I know it's in one of these bins somewhere. Because I remember producing cadmium. Cadmium. Oh, wait, maybe it's in this bin. Oh, come on. I know there's cadmium in one of these bins somewhere. And if I find it, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be producing so much of the stuff. Cadmium steel from this that we'll be able to finish the entire Xernox. Actually, no. Or not the entire Xernox, but we've already built the Xernox. Shut up. Dude, I'm not building more Xernoxes. If I ever have to build Xernoxes again, I'm done. I'm completely done if I have to build a Xernox reactor. Those things are garbage at what they do. They don't even do a good job at what they do. They're just complete rubbish. Where the heck is my... Actually, it's probably done now, the MEP, which is going to provide us with enough for... How is it not done? How long does this thing take to cool down? That's like ridiculous. Or is it random? Is it random or is it just taking a long time to cool down? At least the Watts doesn't need stuff to cool down. Hey, that's an advantage to the Watts. Is this guy doing his stuff as well? He's almost done, actually. This might actually be the way to go for getting our HEP stuff, the actual stuff from that. That's pretty ridiculous. Energy production is pretty good on that, too. I might have to be running some more of that HEP stuff now, shouldn't I? I bet it also takes 60 years to do its stuff, too. That's fun. But hey, let's go ahead and make some of this uranium-233. That should cover some stuff while we're waiting. And should also get us all the technetium we need. I mean, if we need technetium, might as well make the 33. The 233 can cover the technetium, I'm pretty sure. Well, it definitely does, because it's uranium and it's 233. But I just don't want to make Xernox stuff, because I'm done with the Xernox reactor. It's, like, actually annoying to keep up with. Probably should automate it then. That's probably what I should do. I'm not doing it though, because I don't want to. Is this guy done yet? Come on. Ooh, he's got his first HEP done, which is actually really fast. I'm impressed with that. How fast that is. That's impressive. Well, not actually impressive, but well, it's to be expected, but it's really useful. Let's just say that. And that will cool down really fast, won't it? Or will it? HEP 239 versus MEP. Which one will cool down faster? I take it I should be running more stuff at my reactor. More of this MEP stuff. Because it seems to cover us pretty well on that. Oh, selenium is done. Hey, I could probably refuel it with selenium. I don't need that. 239 is used in nuclear weapons due to the fact that it's got like a low, what is it called? Low critical mass or whatever. So, the fact that we're running this in reactors is probably a bad thing, probably dangerous, or probably just wasteful. I don't care, because I'm not building nuclear weapons. I'm not trying to do that. That's not fun for me. I'd rather do this instead and just run these through the nuclear reactor. Boom. That gives me 16. I can't shove these all in here at once, otherwise it will melt down and be very expensive, because we've already discussed how bad this design is for that. I'm not pushing another one, but that should speed it up a lot, which is nice. I can run 11 in there at a time. Fine. These are GP reactors anyway. General purpose, so they don't actually specifically, they're not specifically meant to run all 24 rods at once. Although if you run MEP and that guy, he can run all 24 at once. But not HEP. HEP would cause an explosion, and he would be very expensive too, because they're GP reactors. They were not designed for running these super hot fuels. They were just designed for running every fuel, to a degree. Guess which one got done first? Oh, it was the MEP. Dang it. Come on. I was expecting it to be the HEP, because honestly. But the MEP did provide us with 2 technetium-99 ingots. Not technetium, not ingots. Ingots would be good. This is bad. But do we have nuggets of, or actually, do we have the stuff in here? I don't know where I even put the stuff at. That's the thing. That's why I'm not making the cadmium steel. I can't find where I put it at. You know, I bet if we want more fullerene, we can actually speed that process up with sodalite. Why do I think this? This is an interesting question, actually. Do we even have any of the stuff used in making fullerene? Or do we have? We don't. I don't think we have the crystals, actually. Do we have the crystals? I think we have the crystals somewhere in one of these bins, because I think we mined a bunch. Yeah, we got 4 of them. That's not a lot. Well, if you run sodalite through the thing, I think sodalite gives us a lot of poison smoke. I don't actually know for certain, but I bet if I run this through the coking oven, or combination oven, or whatever it's called, I will actually get stuff out of this, which is worthwhile. Let's go ahead and figure that out. Give it a shot. That should produce some soot or something. What is it producing? It doesn't produce much. It just ran for like 5 seconds. What did it produce? Nothing. That's fine. Well, I don't really care about getting these guys, the technetium steel done today. I'll just do that on my own, probably. What I'm more concerned with is these guys, because these are the hard part that we've been really hype about. Actually, I gotta get the whole thing done today. So, I will get the technetium steel done while we're doing other stuff. But, the combine steel is what we were excited about, as far as how expensive it's gonna be, because it's very expensive to make them. I wonder if we can actually even do them. It's going to be curious. Question answering is going to happen soon. Do I have technetium in these guys, actually? I think about it. There's not going to be technetium in these, but it's a hope. So, it's a hope you can probably find some, maybe. Okay, fellas, I have the last of the technetium we need. I've got the 2 uploads of the day done. Now we'll do the 3rd one. How many uploads do I do in a day now? Well, since it's August, by the time this video comes out, I should have enough videos scheduled that it will be out in December, because I will be gone for a bit, for those of you who are new here. And so if I haven't been responding to comments, which is probably any video after September 16th, I won't be responding to comments or anything on them until I get back from what I'm doing. And then I don't even know if I will do that. We'll figure out what's happening from there. It'll be probably something else. It'll probably change up what we're doing anyway. Oh, I'm actually short one. Oh, dang it. Well, that means you just need one of these plutonium ones to have done its stuff. And no, it hasn't. Or has it? You kidding me? I like this grid pattern because it quickly and efficiently cooks up these guys with neutrons. Because apparently there is actually neutron physics in the Zernox. I didn't realize this, but it actually speeds up the depletion rate if you have a bunch of these guys in here. If you have them on different rows, then they'll be slower at doing that, but they won't produce as much heat and deplete as fast. Which, I mean, you might not want them to deplete as fast. Maybe you are actually using the Zernox for energy for some reason, like an idiot. And then you're probably trying to build multiple Zernoxes. How the heck? That would probably not work. I mean, they still decay even. They still decay, even if you don't have them touching another one. So, I mean, it's stupid to use the Zernox for power. Don't do it. Holy baloney. It's done. Holy crap. Dang. Epic. Nice. Time to shove this in the blast furnace. Please be done in less than 10 seconds. Because I don't have the patience for this. Okay, I think it'll be done in less than 10 seconds. Hold on. I want to check out these trees. Why don't these trees have their leaves gone? How the heck is that working? How the heck are the trees still there when, like, all the grass is dying? This is weird. Baloney. Okay, come on. Let's go. It's done. It's done. Finally. I think the next part's gonna be amazing. I think we're gonna have to do the welding next. We'll start with the welding of the Gija HE component. Technetium. Actually, I have to do the... Actually, no, because the oxygen. Yeah, we'll have to go with this first. Why? They do not ask why ever. It doesn't matter why. Doesn't matter what. It just matters that I said so. Okay? Yeah. It is what it is. It's casting now. Finally. At long last. It's finished. Well, kind of. We still have to weld this baloney. And make the Fullerine. But then it's done. It's done. Well, actually, then we have the lasers. You think it's done when you have just the reactor? No, it's just the containment vessel for what we need. The laser is the propulsion device. It will make it go very far using the power of photons. That's how physics work. I'm pretty sure what happens with the laser. Actually, no, I think the physics behind the Silex is that the laser kind of does some weird whack stuff where it prevents one thing from passing through, whatever that thing is, and it allows you to sort it. But I'm not sure how the laser in this thing's going to work. Basically, I guess what we could say happens is that this is inertial confinement, isn't it? Oh, wait, so you're using the laser to make the actual molecules themselves have, like, just... I think I understand. Is this also the one that pumps the lead in? The liquid lead? Where it, like... Actually, that's a different one, I think. I don't know, but, like, they use liquid lead and they push it in there, and then they have a fusion ball in the center. I don't know how that works, but... Or actually, I kind of know how that works, but I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called inertial confinement fusion, actually. But no, this one uses the laser to basically get the molecules to a point where they're absolutely still and there's no energy even inside of them. Because when you're in like 2nd grade and you learn about friction or whatever, and it's like how like they got molecules are like moving and stuff inside of the different materials, like they show you the cube and it's got like the cube of solid, cube of gas, and gas is like super moving everywhere. Yeah, it's kind of like how it is, except we're using a laser to make that not happen. Is what I think is happening with this. I don't know. And due to the fact that that's not happening and there's two different things in there, that somehow causes the two things to go, weird stuff is happening? Let's go ahead and combine for some reason. Because that's how, or actually, there's also the fact that there's photons in the laser beam, which, how does that play into it? Well, that could ionize the actual stuff in there, because the photons could cause the electrons to be excited, which then, this actually probably is more logical. Not only does the laser be kind of able to stabilize it, which actually, the only reason I think the laser would stabilize it even is because I heard that they use lasers to get to absolute zero, which makes like, which seems like it would make, like, there's technetium steel in here. What the heck? I'm dumb. I've just casted out technetium steel I didn't need. Wow. Wow. That's stupid. Duh. Essentially, what I think is going on is I don't think it's the lasers just causing weird stuff to happen. I mean, it probably is partially stopping the stuff because of inertial. The words inertial confinement sounds like there's no inertia in it or whatever. Which, I mean, inertial can mean many things, I guess. I don't know, but I think mainly that it's the photons doing weird stuff to excite the electrons, and then the electrons do weird stuff, and they allow the molecules to come together and do kind of like a chemistry thing, but not a chemistry thing. Because reasons. That's my hypothesis, and I'll never know because unless I read about it, I'll never know. Also, I just now noticed that the arc welder's got like a piece missing from it. That looks nice. Good GUI design. Oh, nice. Casted quickly. Welded quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, while we've been doing all of this Bologna, we've welded all of the copper plates. It is time, my friends, for us to assemble the one component of this thing. Yes, we must go grab the bismuth plates now, because I think it needs 1 times the amount of bismuth plates to these and things. I need to go do the math real quick, actually. I've already done the math. We have enough bismuth bronze plates to make all these doohickeys. But let's go ahead and check over here because I need to put them in this bin. For craftification, it's time to assemble. Alright, so if I split this group into half, right, like this, I end up with boom, 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 because we should have half as many bismuth plates. I gotta check though. Boom and boom. I should have that many. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Perfecto. Yes, it's done. Just shove them all in there again. Put them back where they go. Put them back where they go. Okay, perfect. Now it's time to put in these guys. Boom. Boom. Bingo. Kapow. Kablooey. Dang. This is exciting. That we're almost done. We are almost done. I need to get the Fullerite in my time, and then we'll be making the lasers next episode and the blue thingies. The way I'm gonna get the Fullerite is I'm gonna do the other method of producing smoke, because the foundries are too high maintenance, and it's rubbish. Right? I'm gonna do diesel power for like a little bit, or maybe I'll convert those heat boxes into like coal power. That is actually gonna be ridiculous, but hey, this is actually the stuff you need for making the thingy. Put this in the bin for now. I must go grab the things from the thing. I need paper, and more paper. Air horn. Nice. Because I don't have air horn. I don't have a soundboard. I wish I had air horn. You know, I needed to get an air horn sound now. Soundboard air horn. You gotta be doing that every single time we do something amazing from now on. ICF thingamabob. I believe it's this one. That's the that's one of my... Dude, when we started making this thing, I looked at this and went... Just like straight up, like This stuff is disgusting looking, dude. But, yeah, no, once it's done, you can celebrate and know that you've done it. You've made it. And you have done something incredible. And that's what the ICF is all about. It's not about power. It's not about making anything special because it can't make anything special. It's actually useless. It's garbage. It's baloney. It's just there because it is. And it's there for the purpose of giving you something to feel bad about while you make it, but feel amazing about once it's done. Hooray! We don't got enough oxygen in these guys because it's running out of oxygen, dudes. Dude, bro, we're running out of oxygen. Fun! Oi! Come on, give me the rubbish oxygen. Oh my. Okay, well then, that's an issue. I will now set these to nothing, and then be done. My assembly machine is making no noise. Don't let this happen again. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's not actually a problem at all with me. I don't really care if it makes no noise. But anyway, is that enough bismuth bronze plates? I hope it is. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are making no actual mud, but somehow we are running HBM on its own. It doesn't work. Physics do not apply to that, but actually we've got a loop, a self-sustaining loop inside the Xernox, or actually the watch reactor, which is impressive. It's gonna go away soon. And also, I'm gonna set up a system that disposes of all the actual heat from these guys pretty effectively, I think. I think I'll just run steam through them, a bunch of boilers, and then, yeah, and then I'll just scrap this entire giant foundry idea because it lags out the game so bad. I mean, I know why it lags out the game. It's because it's doing so many block update doohickeys every single second that it's ridiculous. But, yeah. I won't have that happening again in the future when I switch it over to boilers and then make them just shoot steam everywhere. Maybe, I hope not. Actually, now that I say it, I feel like steam is probably going to also produce lag if I just run a bunch of drainage pipes for the steam. Well, that will be fun. We'll find out. Can we make this thing into the thing? It's gonna make a little bit of sherbidium, or actually euthemium nuggets. Jolly good, isn't it? Yep. And tantalum, or euthemium. Actually, that's the HES, so it produces selenium. And euthemium, and mud. Just rubbish. Mud is rubbish. Oh, stop it right there. Can't be doing this. Get back here, Batman. Where the heck is he going? Oh, come on. Dead. Dedicated. Oh. Dedicated is actually a word. Holy crap, that does... That didn't work. Okay. Bologna. Bruh. It's taking forever. Ladies and gentlemen, this costs 10,000 reformic gas, 1,000 reformic gas, thank goodness. Not 10,000. HBM hasn't figured that out yet, how to make it worse for us. Just make it cost more fluid. And energy. Both more expensive. Oh. But anyway, we need reformic gas, which is over here. Trust me, I'm not giving anybody any ideas on how to make things harder. Definitely not. Reformic gas. Honestly, I'm sure those ideas were already there, and I have not done anything. Okay, you can. I'm on your side. Trust me, bro. I'm definitely on your side here. But they will be for the technetium. No, CMB welded steel. Now let's see what osmiridium costs. Also costs reformic gas. So when you get to osmiridium, have fun. Have fun. All right, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Time to switch this to reformic gas. And it's time for the ultimate challenge. The air horn. Nice. That just ruined the moment, dude. Honestly. But anyway, this is the most expensive craft in the entire game. Let's see if we can do one of them. How much energy consumption is this? all of the energy consumption, my friend. This is every single bit of energy that we could possibly spend. Check this, it is going 10 million HE plus minus 10 million HE. What? This is more expensive than running the particle accelerator, isn't it? We're making 200 points. It's exactly twice as much as the other guy. 10 million per tick, 200 million per second, and then, well, I mean, that's expensive because this guy is only 1 million for the exact amount of time. This guy is 10 million for the exact amount of time. So is it possible for us to weld this? Well, let's check the energy reserves. And will we be able to weld them consecutively? I don't know. Exactly. 13 kilo HG. We need to do another check, I think. See what we're welding again. Is it done welding? It didn't take very long to weld. Well, we'll just weld all of them now. Yeah, we'll weld all of them. Yeah. 200 million HE is a lot of HE per second. And if it takes, well, what? 60 seconds to weld each plate, then every... okay, so we're doing the math here. So it's 10 million per tick. I don't care about per tick. Let's just say, let's put it in something quantifiable. It takes 1,200 ticks, right? And if we take 1,200 divide by, let's say 20 is 60 seconds. So yeah, every minute it will be using 60 times the actual thing, which is going to be what is it, like 10 million? Or no, it's 20. It'll be using 12. It'll be using 1.2 giga HE, or is it 12 giga HE? Is that 12? Or let's just put it in there. It's 2 million, or it's 200 million, is it? What is it again? 200 million. Holy, 60 seconds. Let's just take 200 million. So 200 and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then we'll figure it out from here. It's stupid that it only gives me the E. I hate the E. I don't want to try to figure out what the E is. It's taking 1.2 times e to the 10, which is, yeah, I think it's 1.2 giga HE basically. Every second. Or every minute it takes that much. Yeah, it's not actually going to consume all of our energy. That means we'll finish it today. Alrighty, it's done. Everything is done. Well, not everything. We're still waiting on some things. But the biggest part is done. The core component. Believe it or not, this probably is the most expensive part. And I was going to set up a second assembly machine. Apparently this guy got it done fast enough. So, maybe we'll set that up later. I don't know. Well, this is our new assembly room, I guess. The old base is now useless. I guess I can nuke it. Well, actually, it's too close. We can't nuke it. That's gonna end badly for us. But let's go ahead and shove in all of these now, shall we? Yeah, it goes something like this. Boom. How long? 240 seconds? No, it's only 30 seconds. HBM, I would expect something more like 240 seconds for something like this. Well, now this is quite the surprise, isn't it? That we have managed to finish most of the reactor. We're still waiting on Fullerine. But I have a plan for Fullerite, though. I do have a plan for that as well. So, this is victory, kind of.